Welcome to another build episode. Today, we're getting everything out of the car. Build out this side today. We're up to the fridge. Got to map out what we're gonna do with this space. I'm feeling a pull-out pantry. But we got the 80 litre Dometic fridge. We got this big shout from Overland. Now, these fridges, 40 to 50% off. Can't beat that. You find it cheaper, you let me know, and I'll beat that price. But if you reach out, 40 to 50% off. And we went with an 80 litre fridge. We could fit, I think it was a 110 litre fridge, but it came right up top, and I'm feeling I don't need that much fridge for starters, but two, it'd be nice to put something on top there, a bit of extra storage. And if you have long items, let's say you want to run something all the way across diagonally, you can. Sometimes bigger isn't better, you know. Anyway, this is what we're doing. So we're gonna box this in with some ply. We're gonna carpet that to match this color. And then I need to measure out. I think I somewhat have roughly measured out what we're gonna do, but it's gonna be one of those pull-out pantries. I'm looking at one. I think it's just cheap to get one. Super cheap, have one, Ridge Rider. But it has a drawer, it has an extra pull-out bench, and then it has the pull-out unit. I think that will be enough for this side, and then I'll probably have maybe 100 mil, maybe 150 left over. I might make a little pocket. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it as usual. And then obviously, I do want to kind of build this up in line with the box height, in case stuff falls back here. Now, on the Overland website, they have the Dometic. Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? Get out of the way. What is that? What are you eating? This is real life stuff. Like, I can't really get much done. I'm always babysitting. But they have these boxes. Dometic have these boxes, and I reckon they will fit perfect here as storage units. Now I haven't used them yet. I gotta get my hands on them, but I'm gonna put them on the boat as well. I think that would be a good one because they are watertight, I'm pretty sure. But they're just a nice square shape, which will put that in the bin. Nice square shape, which will fit well, easy in and out. It's not a giant box. I don't have to put it on the floor to access it or anything like that, but that's what we're gonna do. Build a wall up here, case that in with all that. We've already wired that up and put that in. We've got the power section on the right hand over there. That's about it, really. Well, let's get in. Let's get in. Oh, the ply I'm using is overkill. It's form ply. I'm guessing 16 mil, I reckon. But I got a full sheet here. I was able to score that. So it is definitely overkill, but it will do. Let's get in. Let's do it. As always, these things never go as quick as you think they would. I'm sure there'll be a few objects. I don't even know how I'm going to tie down the fridge, to be honest. I reckon the Dometic fridge in the instructions, they reckon you can pull out these little grommets there, here, and you can put a screw through it now, and then you can screw in to your recessed box. But I think putting a hole in a fridge is not ideal. So I think a simple strap, then put the box over it, and I'll make it so it's somewhat removable, the box. So all this can be moved around, nothing's permanent, but it's just got to obviously stay on there while we go off-road and doesn't fall apart. Let's do it. To anchor it down, like I said, I'm going to run a strap over. I have one of these laying around. Alright, so we went 580 from the front and 580 from the front back there. There's another little track. Now these little things, I'm not going to run both on both sides because it just sticks out a little bit further. Like when I run my ply, it'll be a bit bigger gap, whilst I can run a smaller one, so it'll be a little bit more aesthetic this side. This side I'm not too worried about, I won't really see it. So these were on top of the drifter, so just recycle them, so no biggie. Get a strap on, we'll start putting up some ply. Alright, so I built the box around the fridge. She's in and all carpeted. I think it came up pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Now they do say you got to leave at least 30 mil, which I did not. You know, did the old 10 mil trick on each side, but where are they? We have from Overland vents. So I've got two, so I'm not too worried. I've got one going in here and then one going around the back, and that will be it. So what I did was I snuck, I don't know if you can see, just in there. There you go. Strap the fridge in. That sits down perfectly, and then we spray painted because it's always everything black is aesthetic. And I'm going to tack these off. One, and then one on the other side, and then you won't even see that because we're going to have a pantry. So we're looking at junk everywhere. We're looking at 500 mil is what we have to play with, not even, because we got this lip. Probably 480. So like I said, that Ridge Rider pantry is probably just enough to fit in, and then that's all we're going to have on this side. We're going to have the fridge, the pantry, that's it. It's going to have a drawer, then we'll have the extendable table, and we're just going to keep this one simple, nothing too fancy. We do have a lot of space here, which I don't mind because you can prep on, but it's just what we came down to with the door, the shape of the canopy. Again, that's why I didn't want to go for the 110. I didn't want this big old box thing in here. And I'll fill this in with an in piece maybe, or leave it for something else. I don't know. We're just winging on the flub at the moment. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we'll come through, just move my swag. Ugh. That's the back. We're going to carpet all that in as well. And we got another vent to go in as well. And then again, don't know what to do with this space, but we'll sort that out, and not too worried about this space. This will be the Dometic tie down boxes and storage to go on here, and unclip, and you're in your camping box. But I'm happy with that. I think that looks pretty cool. Matches the carpet. Did go overkill with the box. It is 16 mil form ply, but it was just easily accessible for me. So there we go. Let's finish this off. I feel like that will be enough airflow. Like, this thing's not going to be run 24/7. It's just enough to keep it cool. And you know, if it does overheat, it gets too hot, well, I'll go a bigger vent, or I'll just redo the box, make it a bit bigger. But at the moment, we're going to test this. And like I say, when I build everything is a template. And if I like it, we're going to keep it, or we'll make it better. If not, well, we change it. It's no big deal. It's just, you know, it's all little simple stuff that we all muck around and play with. So yeah, we'll go from there. All right, we're in the Canopy. Pantry is in. Now, it came with a few nuts and bolts, but I've just gone for a few long decking screws on washers. And then it's already holding the weight fully extended out there. Pantry's shut. Yes, it comes up pretty close to here, but the inside of that side of the pantry is actually where I'm going to reach in, so it's hollow, so air's coming through anyway. That's about it. Thought I'd just quickly film while I'm in here. Now it's super windy here and miserable, so I would have had the awning up for this, but this is pretty much it for now for the build. We've got the drifter drawers. We will run some rails across here, and then this is obviously the awning side, and damn, there it is. We have the pantry. Now, it's just fitted based off this angle. We just got in there to the point where I had to put a bit of carpet for padding across the top so we don't rub here. But I think that's it. So it's pretty cool. Like, we got a nice long table, has two lockage points, so short point, and then obviously you want to go further, go all the way out. Real simple. And then with the upright fridge from Overland, again, 40 to 50% off. You'll be crazy not to buy these fridges. So opening the fridge, in and out, bang, on the table for prep. I think that's good enough for this car. Now, this car's not a super tour or anything like that. It's just enough to be comfortable, and I think we are well and truly comfortable with the accessories from Overland, the awning, the shade, the fridge, the hardware, and now we got our own little kitchenette. Going back to this, got distracted. Little drawer, which is gonna have my cooker. Let's see if that fits. Again, Dometic, all right? And then for the big fridge, for the big canopy slide, I'm gonna need 2 hands here. So we're gonna slide all the way out. There we go. And then fully accessible. Now this side's obviously interchangeable, so you can take the back piece and put it here and then have the other side, but I think it's silly having to walk around every time to grab something to come back. And then I'm 99% sure, clearly, all this will open up. Perfect. So you got this huge bench, pantry, kitchen, fridge. I think this is it, under the bushwhacker awning. I think this is a bit of a vibe. I didn't realize this actually came out. This is the first time I pulled this out because I hadn't screwed it off. So I just screwed it off, just pulled it out. And yeah, I thought this would be an issue. I thought I'd only get maybe half, but these runners, obviously, the length of the runner, it's the length that comes out. I think that's pretty dope. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think I went with the right size fridge. I was like, oh, maybe I should have gone the 110. But I think the 80 is good. You know, it keeps you modest. You know, the freezer's not the biggest. Bottom drawer, you can change that all. But it's a tidy unit, and I feel when I get this back in, oh, that's cool. One hand release. Boom. Now, $500 from Super Cheap Auto. $500. Probably the most I've spent on one item in that shop because it's normally super cheap. But I think you're not going to find anything cheaper unless it's second hand. These will come around second hand, but they're pretty new at the moment. I thought, should I get the skinny one? Or should I go the large one? Skinny one's probably going to be about to there. Just the pantry, no drawer, and you had this horrible emptiness. What sold me was the table. Not having to have a table to prep on, and not having to carry a table, so you have to prep on it, is pretty cool. And you know, I feel like the lines are pretty good. All right, just tidying up a little bit. And then the other thing we've got to run in the 80 is the Dometic cooker. All right, it's the Cook 3 Pro Deluxe Dometic. Now I'm used to cooking off a Weber, but I'm not carrying the Weber in here and the Troopy, so one for the other. But I'll tell you what, if you want one, they're 40 to 50% off. Everything I'm saying is 40 to 50% off. It is wild overland. 40 to 50% off. Stock's got to go. It's while stock lasts. So if you see this video and there's nothing left, well, I'm sorry. But if you see it fresh and you want a bargain and you want a deal, this is it. All right, DM me. I'll let you know. But the Dometic, this is where we'll be cooking. Little, you know, pretty basic sort of stuff. You know, I'm sure it'll go well. Run off gas, the hoses and that are all tucked up underneath because, as you can see, it's still brand new. Comes with 2 hot plates, which is pretty cool. My Weber didn't even come with any hot plates. One grill, one flat. Boom. Now the other thing which is pretty cool, came in a carry case. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna throw this out, but you lift this up and you throw the hot plates in there and there, and then the unit goes on top as per instructions. But I'm gonna keep that for fishing lures and stuff like that. But check this out. if you do, based off this video, go, wow, that pantry's pretty cool, and you don't know what to do with this drawer, I haven't done it yet. I'm guessing. There we go. Clip this, and I'm still learning how to use everything. We'll set yours up over here. So you can see this test fit. All right, where are we at? There we are. All right. So we're out here cooking. We want more room. We can pull it out further. And I'm like, where am I going to keep this? Because the other side's going to be clothes, tools, all that sort of stuff. Cookware, kitchen, this side. And then I'm like, no way. Imagine. So I pulled it out of the box, the cooker. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it's long enough. It's definitely wide enough. So I'm going to sit in there. Oh, wow. There you go. With room to spare, I probably got, I don't know, 150 mil, 200 mil there, probably 50 mil on the sides. All right, even the hot plates, ready? Damn, hot plates can sit right on top. They got these little rubber feet here, so it's not gonna scratch, bounce around, make too much noise. I might actually build a divider to get that in, but they'll sit perfectly. And how's that for your kitchen? Pretty happy with that. The other, yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's very cool. So nifty unit. I was like, oh, we got the hard rubbish going, so I'll get some rubbish out in some boxes. And yeah, I was kind of having buyer's remorse with this. I was like, $500. It's good quality. Your powder coat, you know, it's all on runners. It's kind of like the King sort of stuff. It's heavy, but good, but Kings, you know. And yeah, no, Ridge Rider, mate. If you want a Pro Deluxe light burn, I'm reading the box as I speak, 40 to 50% off, man. Hit me up, DM. Real simple. Overland, thank you. It's gonna be good. It's we're gonna get cooking now. There we go. 2 cook 3, that's what we're looking at. Let's do it. We've done pretty good. A few little things we're gonna change around. We've got some whale tail locks to put on. I don't like the T-bar ones. Down and turn. Cool thing about this is we can wire it up to central locking, which will be very nice. So I can walk away, hit a button, all for lock. It's a lot cleaner looking. Again, another Overland product. They got so much gear, and you just got to check out their website. And most things right now, 40 to 50% off. It's awesome. If you're not too sure about anything or can't see the website or the stock, just DM me on Bid On Adventures and I'll get back to you. Obviously, stock lasts. Once it's gone, it's gone. A lot of this is going to be at the 4 Wheel Drive Adventure Show, so come down, say hi, and get yourself a bargain, really. I can't tell you enough. If I was buying new stuff and new fit out, I got a new car, and I want to upgrade my gear or whatever, these are the guys right now, hottest guys on the market. Overland, crazy, unheard of. All the cosmetic stuff with the Canopy, I'm going to come back to that later. I just don't know exactly what I'm going to do. All this stuff is just a template, just to know, do I want the fridge this side, do I want the fridge that side, kitchen, drifter drawers, maybe want to come on this side, I don't know. But the only way to do it is to chuck something in, go away, use it, trial it, and just see how it all holds up and goes. But the last thing we're left with is this space here, and I'm probably just going to make something or other to go in here. But again, it's always good to have little nook and crannies to stuff crap in. Down this side, I'm going to probably have an infill panel with some electrical switches here. So I got my light switch in there, which is a bit hard to reach now, which is okay, still works, still good. But I think I'm pretty stoked with that now, because there's no wind, have a bit of vision. You know, the big awning comes all the way around. You know, we're in the middle of nowhere, and I think it looks pretty smick. Ridge Rider, I'll tell you what, Ridge Rider, I am quite impressed with this. It is 50 kilos. It's the downfall. I'd say the downfall. You got 50 kilos here. I don't know how heavy the Dometic fridge is. I probably should know. You can look that up. That's easy knowledge. It's a lot of weight on one side compared to the drifter drawers. We were going to go super light. We did 12 mil base. You know, we did 16 mil. Bit overkill on the fridge here, but like I said, it was just accessible to me. So, you know, it was too easy not to use. But 50 kilos for cooking, storage, and a table. I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? But what will be cool one day is all this drifter, this 12 mil carpet, you know, materials and carpet, it adds up, will be honeycomb aluminium from Overland one day soon. That would be cool. That's where we'll probably make the weight back. So that's what I'm currently looking at from behind. Doesn't really bother me. Like I said, cargo cases, storage, swag goes on this side, whatever. But that's it. That's the Canopy rundown. The Canopy build. We have shade, we have a fridge, we have a kitchen, and we have 2 drawers. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty stoked. Thanks for watching the 80 build. I'm sure there's going to be a season 2 of this one, and you never get it right the first time, but there we go. All right, next will just be the car mods now, away from the Canopy, or I'll come back and the next thing to do will be the Canopy cosmetic touches. Like I said, the exposed frame on the outside, I'll sheet that up, I reckon. Maybe change the insulation. Don't know. We'll just see. There's always something to do, but I'm keen to get this off, get this out, get the awning out on top. All right, here we are. We've got the 80 set up, we've got the awning out, got the fridge, the kitchen, we even got the annex to the bushwhacker. So there's 4 of these. I've only put 2 up, open up some windows. These will be pretty cool in some wind. I'll probably be running 1 over here, or depending on what the wind's going, probably 1 more than others, 1 more than 4. But this is the vision done. So fridge, beauty, bang, food out on the table, kitchen, swag somewhere here. Obviously 4-wheel driving, camping would be nice. Come around this side. We're gonna have storage through here. Hard to install it all. Like the Velcro on these things are pretty cool. This should be over here and meet up here. If you want to close it, I just left it open, but the Velcro is actually very strong. I barely put that on properly because I'm lazy, but no zippers, no nothing. Bushwhacker, little window for a bit of breeze. Obviously you can shut that. That's pretty cool. Not bad, it's light. They're not super heavy and thick, but they are reflective. But overkill, yes. Awesome, yeah, I think so. So that's that with 2 up. Like I said, I'll probably run 1 normally. I'm going to do that right now, position where I would normally have it, but pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with how that has turned out. So like I was saying, all the annexes with all the walls, and that's just setting up for days. To be fair, it's a bit of overkill, but saying that, you definitely need 1 or 2 side walls, and that's where I'll probably put 1 or 1 over here, depending on the wind. And then that just means you're cooking and you're in your fridge and you're out of the wind. That's the main reasons. Otherwise, if you, like I said, if you're staying for a few days and you want to be full on private, you're gonna need all those walls if that's what you want. But between the shelter of the canopy door, the big bushwhacker, nice bit of shade / wind, and it does give you this extra bit here, opposed to out here, depending on where the sun is on the day, obviously. And that's it. And then obviously, there's no rooftop on this one. I'm gonna keep it nice and light, I think, for now. We got some swags. I got a Dometic swag. We're gonna trial out an inflatable one, so that'll be pretty cool. And then other than that, all I gotta do is use the bloody thing. So she's ready. You only need a few things in your canopy. You don't need much. You just need a nice upright fridge, pantry, some drawers, some crazy ass shade, and a sidewall. Like, it's so simple. If you want to go camping and feel pretty confident in your rig, that's all you need. It takes about a day to put it all together. There's overkill to the max, but I'll tell you what, if you're gonna do it, you may as well do it right. And I think we're getting there. Anyway, that's it. That's us for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little walkthrough, and I'll see you next time.